Alex from TalkSport, Cody. Nice to have you back, brother.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, because I read some of the interviews you did on the way in with Variety and Ringer and stuff, and I know you've spoken to Vince and different people like that. Have you spoken to Triple H yet? Curious, after everyone obviously with the pedigree teases and whatnot in the match and the infamous throne moments, sure. I guess it would be cool if you guys have had a chat yet.
I think he did, we did speak, and I think Triple H did it in such a Triple H fashion. Everybody had come on the bus to say hello, to talk a little bit about what may happen. The very last one was Triple H, and my assistant, my former assistant from AEW was, he came as a friend. He was on it, and he knows the world's worst kept secret that Hunter is my favorite wrestler. And that was a really, this has been a wild, tear-filled weekend, but it was just a good moment. Also, just to see him healthy. And I know, retirement came as it did, but to do some justice, to not only see my favorite wrestler and somebody that, gosh, wanted to model so many things after and such, but Seth being his protege. And to be able to give some of those fan service, perhaps moments, for the fans, but also for Triple H. Because all wrestlers, we're all marks and fans, and even at the highest level, which he's been. But that was really touching. Especially, you got to put it in perspective, as many of you know. I talked a lot of smack. I destroyed his throne. I mean, I was very loud and vociferous and just very intense on getting angry. I was just angry. And that was a moment of no anger. Because why would I be angry? You guys are paying me this absurd amount of money and I get to be me. And especially coming from where I had left here, there's nothing to be angry about. It's more a matter of one, chapter ended, a beautiful chapter at AEW, which I'm so proud of. And then to start this new chapter here, I just kept saying out there, I kept saying finish. And I wasn't talking about the match. I just kept saying finish as far as what's next. What I started here, I gotta finish that, if that makes any sense. But yeah, we spoke right before. I'm very, very excited to see him.
Awesome, thank you.
Hey Cody, Connor Casey, comicbook.com. Good to see you.
Of course. Is that Denise behind this light?
Yeah, hi. How's it going?
Good.
Usual suspects, but you mentioned in previous interviews that you intended on retiring by 40, and you've mentioned that this is a multi-year contract. Is this your last contract with wrestling, and do you still plan on retiring at that age?
Does this matter if I'm holding this mic?
No.
Good, okay. 40 is this, it was for me, as far as, and I don't know if we ever explained why 40. 40 was because I didn't want to be an old man wrestler. And some guys like being old men wrestlers and old women wrestlers. They love it. It's nothing. Some of them are doing it at the highest level. You don't know they're old. But this is something people forget about me. I started in the WWE system at 19, 20, and I was on the road full time. Never one weekend off, except when I tore my trap, and that was 3 weeks. That's where the mustache came from. So that was the only time I ever had off. In the 10 years I was with WWE, that's all live events. That's not, no knock on independent wrestling. Independent wrestling or Ring of Honor, maybe 2 shows a month, maybe one big loop. It was for me Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday often. And the kicker was I was a bad guy. So it's a lot of falling down. It's a lot on your body, and I just didn't want to have the saddle walk. I didn't want to not be able to pick up my kid. But there's the best medical team here where I just was, and everyone does everything. I mean, Tom Brady's with like 80. he's still the GOAT. He's really he's the GOAT, so maybe 40 isn't the number anymore, but I think that's probably still kind of out there for me, just because that'd be really fun. I loved watching my dad wrestle when he was older, but also it's hard. And people forget that it's like a 36-year-old going on 50 is more what it feels like, just because of the schedule I had. So I don't know. I think I'm going to get away from absolutes because I was the king of absolutes for the last 6 years, and a lot of them coming back to bite me in the ass. So, which is fine. That's a good. We change our minds. We change stuff like that. But yeah, I think maybe 40. Yeah. I don't know. Am I picking?